We have Kula Festival people here. We have a wonderful gathering. The whole Ohana's here. This is going to be a very interesting thing because this is happening this coming Saturday. It's a big, big festival. They've gone all out on this wonderful event. So we're really excited to have Susan Kim here. Hi, Susan. Hi. Good to see you again. And Gina, PTA President and Vendor Chair. Gina. Hi, Gina. How are you?
Good.
And we have Layla. Hi. Oh, let me turn your mic on, Layla. There we go. There you go. And Layla's here as well. And it sure looks like we got some keiki here, too. We have Kula Elementary Cougars.
We just came to hang out.
Oh, no, yeah, it's okay. We can pull in a chair from outside, Brenda, okay? So they have chairs to sit on, too. So let's go around and give everyone's name of the keiki here, too.
What's your name?
What's your name? Eloisa. Eloisa's got a beautiful sparkling necklace on. It kind of matches my crystals. I like that, Eloisa. And what's your name?
Emilio.
Emilio? Hi, Emilio. And we also have, talking to that mic,
Jackson.
what's your name?
Jackson.
Jackson's one of my favorite names. I like Jackson. Your name for the chameleons, right? No, he didn't laugh at that. He didn't get it. He went right over his, like, I don't really want to be here. I was just told I got to be here. It's like, he's like, and what's your name?
Matson.
Matson? Hi, Matson. Okay, so let's talk about this wonderful event that's happening. Kula School Harvest Festival is a great event. It's happening this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and it's right there at 5000 Kula Highway in Kula. And it's been a wonderful event that's going on for a while. You got great entertainment and food vendors and games and Market Street vendors and crafters and silent auction and community living, and you've got a lot going on from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and it's a $1 suggested donation. I think I'll do Facebook Live on this because this would be so cute with a keiki. And then they can run and hide the other room when I tell them it's Facebook Live. But it's like, you didn't tell me you were going to put me on Facebook Live. I was right. They know it. That's like, no Facebook Live. So it's really it's a great event. And I just want to, let's go down with you, Susan. Susan used to do a show here a while back.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that? I do remember,
I
yes.
missed you, Cindy.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years. It's been a long time.
I think like 10 years right before I had kids.
Oh, really?
And my oldest is 9 now, so.
Wow. Has it
Yeah.
really been 9 years?
I think so. Maybe 8 or 9, yeah.
So you're involved because of the kids?
Yep, I've got 3 kids in Kula School now.
Wow.
1 in 3rd grade and 2 in 1st grade. And so this is a really important event to me because this is one of the PTA's major fundraisers. And what we do is we raise funds so that the keiki can have the enrichment programs that the school can't afford to pay for. Things like physical education, art, music, drama, and even some assemblies like Vicky the Science Lady that comes in, and the PTA is able to fund those programs because a lot of times the school just doesn't have the money to. They really support the kids. Kula School is awesome. Their staff is wonderful, and the community really bands together to be able to bring everybody together on this one day of Harvest Festival to raise funds for some of these programs.
Well, the Kula School is every area is unique, and Kula is a very unique area. It really is. And how long is the Kula School? I guess I should ask who on this one. Should I ask how long the Kula School? Kula School's been around? Anyone know?
Over 50 years.
Over 50 years.
They had their 50th anniversary several years ago. I don't think my kids were there yet, so it's hard to remember what year, but they did celebrate a 50th year.
So there's a lot of history.
Oh, yeah.
And not only that, Kula is so unique and beautiful.
The day sometimes starts off with a little bit of fog and dew, which is beautiful for a country. You don't see that a lot in Hawaii. And then it just lifts, and the sun comes out, and it becomes a beautiful day. Anybody who was there last year can attest to the fact that the sun was shining all day long. Mm-hmm. Probably still have tan marks to show it.
So let's go down the whole list of what's going on. Give me an overview, and then we'll go into also what and why it's so important, okay?
Okay, so first of all, we have a wonderful entertainment lineup. We've got Kinda Country, High Ground, Nuff Said, Uncle Wayne.
I love Uncle Wayne for keiki. This is wonderful for keiki.
He's awesome.
Uh-huh.
And We also have some other local people like the Alexander Academy of Performing Arts is bringing their dancers in, and they're going to be performing. We also have some bagpipers and Kincaid Kaliki jazz bands coming in. So we have a lot of local community friends and folks coming in to share their arts as well.
And if you're just tuning in on Facebook Live, we're talking about the Kula wonderful school harvest festival happening this Saturday, and it's going on all the way from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and it's right there at 5000 Kula Highway. And I wanted to talk a little bit about also the fact that there's so many wonderful artists and craftspeople, of course, that live up country, and I bet they're excited because now people are seriously starting to buy and shop for the holidays, right?
Right. We have a lot of Market Street vendors that have reserved their spot this year for our Harvest Festival. Some that we can mention are the Keokea Persimmon Farms, Kula Crafts and Flowers, Kula Girl, Lokahi Lomi Lomi, Rainbow Acres Nursery will be there. We have a lot of local artists and crafts that will be participating, and we're really excited about that.
So what are you trying to do? What are you trying to raise money for? Is this part of the PTA, trying to raise funds for the PTA, or is that what it is?
Yes, it is. We use the funds for Harvest Festival to pay for the following year's extracurricular activities, such as art and music, and we feel that those are very important.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Those I wouldn't have gone. I couldn't have made it through school without art and music. Those are the only subjects I like.
Me too.
Anyone else here? You like art and music? Yeah. You like art and music?
Yes.
No. Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
he does.
What does he like? He doesn't know. He's going to get in your purse when you're not watching. Look at this. We're actually on Facebook Live while he steals his mother's wallet out of his.
Well, what's interesting, Cindy, is that a lot of these programs we grew up with, and they were just in the elementary schools automatically. You know, they were paid for, they were part of the school, and unfortunately, things have changed so that they're not automatic in the schools anymore.
And that's heartbreaking because, truthfully, I mean, without the art and music, the people who love that, the kids who really have that natural talent won't have anything that they love doing in school because a lot of kids that like the art and music don't like the other things they have to do, right?
And those extras actually help academically broaden their minds and helps their brains.
Yep, it's proven.
Absolutely true. No, it is. I totally agree. And people don't realize this. It's tight funds. We're talking about trying to do a school and trying to keep it, going, and then there's the T-shirts. Let's show your T-shirt off there, sweetheart. Let's see. That's a nice one. You all have that. That's a Kula Cougar T-shirt, right? No, but it's a lot of work to keep a school going and making it fun for the keiki and at the same time educational, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
And the Harvest Festival is part of the PTA helping to fundraise for these enrichment programs, but I think it's also a community event. That's why it's a free, we just ask for a suggested $1 donation at the door, but it's a totally free event, and it brings in a lot of entertainment. The vendors have a chance to sell their, these are local vendors who have an opportunity to sell their craft and their products as well. And there's a lot of other people. We have also great food that Gina can go down.
We got to talk about the food.
Yeah,
you want to go down the
food.
We got to talk about food.
It's my favorite part. We have Al's Barbecue Pit coming, Bernard's, and Burger House. And we also have, we're going to have a crepe stand, Crepe d'Amour.
Oh, nice.
And Grandpa Joe's Candy Company will be there as well. And
You're getting photobombed here. Who's doing that? Who's photobombing you? Oh, okay. I love the crepes. Crepes are some of my favorites, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
And the PTA went all out this year and is going to do their lemonade stand again.
Oh, good.
Homemade lemonade.
Oh, I love homemade lemonade.
We made our simple syrup and we
wow.
juiced those lemons all day long. It's the most refreshing drink there.
Well, you have a viewer from Italy here saying "Tutte belle complimente."
Oh, maybe after the crepe d'Amour.
Oh, that must be one of my friends.
So what do you love? Listen, I'm actually going to have I think he's really talkative. Who's talkative? I want to know what you like about school. What is your favorite part of Kula School?
The garden club? Is that your favorite?
What do you like? I can't think of anything now. Gardening?
She loves the gardening club.
Oh,
at
do
the
you have one
school.
of those garden things where you actually have a garden at Kula School?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Let him talk about what he gardens. What do you grow in your garden? Come over to, you can't hear if you don't talk on the mic. You got to talk on the mic to. Okay, what do you like about Kula gardening?
We get to plant stuff.
What do you plant?
I had no idea.
Well, something you eat. I bet it's something you eat, right? You have vegetables you plant?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have salads you plant?
Yeah.
You're getting lots of hearts, more than anyone else so far. I have to say, you get the most amount of hearts
Aw.
here. but it started. I remember when they were doing the school gardens in Keiki, and a lot of the wonderful organizations were supporting gardening, and the chefs were too. And it's become one of the most wonderful things on Maui to see these schools having gardening. And now you're saying that, like he's saying his favorite thing is gardening. Now, I never had gardening. I went to Beverly Hills schools, and believe me, we did not have gardens in Beverly Hills school.
We didn't either.
I mean, but doesn't it fit for Kula, up country, where we have all the ag and stuff to have gardens? Do you like gardening? You do? Yeah, you do. Okay. When you're on the radio, honey, you have to talk. It's just, I mean, you got to say a word like or two. So no, it is. That's a wonderful thing. So okay, we have that. You like gardening, which is wonderful, and anyone like? He doesn't like art over there. What do you like? You have your sports. Or what do you like?
PE.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
there
tell
you
he
go.
likes sports. Doesn't he look like he's
And
going to
it
be in
helps
Science.
with PE too.
and
Yeah.
science? You like science? Well, isn't that interesting? What do you like about science? Because I didn't like science. I like art and music, but I was really bad in science. I could run in PE. I was a really fast runner, but what do you play? Football already or no? What do you play?
I like to play soccer, but
Oh, soccer, yeah.
Right now in PE we're playing football.
Yeah, soccer's become huge. I can't believe how big it's become, right? Yeah, so they do that in school now. That's good. Excellent. Excellent. So let's talk some more about what's going on here. It's going on all day long, and you got awesome music. Really, really good stuff. And
Oh, yeah.
have you ever heard Uncle Wayne before? Anyone hear Uncle Wayne?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
All
really
our
good,
kids
isn't
grew
he?
up on Uncle Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Uncle Wayne is a great. He's wonderful with
Yeah.
cake. He's really good.
But you were mentioning about the farm.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think we actually have a very good kind of farm feel going on at the Harvest Festival. We have like the petting zoo, and we have a hayride going on. Yeah,
Oh, you
it's
got
going
a
to be
petting
really
zoo.
wonderful. Yeah, and
Oh, good.
we have these activities. There's these crafts that they're going to be doing, these cakey crafts, making candles and
I love
little
that.
succulent crafts. As well as, what do they call it? Hanging driftwood with beads.
Oh, I
something
want to
for the
learn how to do
Christmas.
this. Isn't that
Yeah.
nice? So you can actually make a Christmas gift.
Yes.
Or buy a Christmas
Yes.
gift as well.
They call it Cakey Crafts, but adults are welcome to join on
And the
do it
cakey
too.
can make candles?
Yeah, yeah. They're going to
How
set up
cool
a little
is
station
that?
for Cakey to do candles and things like that. too.
That would be my favorite part.
But I got to tell you, Cindy, the
Yes.
best thing, our parent, a Kula parent, Joe Burnt, created all of these wonderful games that are going to be highlighted at the Harvest Festival.
What games?
Okay, these are, so you have your standard regular games like the hoop and the strike zone and the bowling and the hole-in-one golf. But this year he went all out, and I'm going to praise Joe's work here. Hope he's not listening and embarrassed. But
I thought you were going to praise Jesus, but you're praising Joe instead.
Praise Joe.
Praise Joe.
He created this game that's called, I think he's going to call it Angry Minas.
What?
And it's like that game Angry Birds where you have to
Yes.
slingshot
Yeah,
a
yeah.
ball
Uh-huh.
to hit one of the birds or the pigs or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He is creating a game like that, or he's created a game so that kids will have, I don't know how many balls they'll get per try, but they'll be able to try to shoot these pigs, and the local football players are going to be dressed up as pigs.
Not.
And you have to try
Not.
to hit them with a dodgeball.
No.
And
Well,
the,
how
the
big is this
slingshot
ball?
is 6 feet tall.
What?
The slingshot he built is
Yeah.
6
What?
feet tall.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How big is the ball?
How big is the ball?
How big is the ball?
Well, I think it's just going to be a regular dodgeball size. I don't
like
know.
a
What is that?
football size?
Maybe a little bigger than that.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
a
you,
little
you get to try to, and are they going to be running?
Yes.
Oh, the pigs will be running.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so bizarre. That is
gonna be
really,
fun.
I know, it is really strange.
And the other new thing this year, they're going to have a dunk booth. So
Oh no, I was just going to say it's better than a dunk booth. It's like You know how cold it is up a country? I bet
I
it was
know.
cold this morning,
But
wasn't
you know
it?
what?
Freezing.
We have such dedicated staff. The teachers
That-
are
they're
going to
gonna
volunteer
freeze.
to be in the dump
Are you going to
booth.
have heated water?
No.
Oh, no?
I don't think
know.
so.
I don't
Oh,
know. But,
that's just cruel.
but I'll have
Cruel and
I'll
unusual.
have like a heating blanket for anybody who's in there, and then they can come out and get warm. How's that? I have
would-
a heating pad, I think.
I tell you, it's cold. How cold
Yeah.
was it this morning up country?
It was in the mid 50s.
Yeah, it was 53 at my house.
Yeah.
53.
But that's just the beginning.
Do you have a
Yeah.
fireplace?
No.
Okay. Do you have a fireplace?
Yes, but it
Did you-
warms up quickly though. By mid morning, late morning, it's already in the 70s.
The people on the East Coast think we're crazy. It was like 53. You're freezing. What do you know? But no, for anyone on Maui, it's like 53 compared to here
It's
down
cold.
country.
It's
It is
freezing.
cold. It is cold.
I use my
It is.
seat warmer in my car this year.
Seat warmer. Oh my God, not that. Oh no. So no, it is. This is really unusual. So basically, you kind of tried to think a little outside the box on this thing, didn't you? You
Oh,
tried to make
well,
it unique.
Oh yeah, we're trying to make it as fun and as exciting as possible. It is definitely something that we're trying to have grow bigger every year. It is a community event, and it does actually bring in a lot of great folks from the Kula community and island-wide. We get wonderful donations from different for the silent auction and for the country store. Yeah, and
What's a country store? You're going to have lots of.
she could talk about that.
You want to talk about that? You got to get close to the mic, though.
Our country store is amazing. We have local farmers are donating so much produce and amazing, beautiful flowers.
Oh.
And we're going to have a sweet shop with lots of baked goods.
Oh, nice.
From our from
You're
local
creating a
businesses
real whole
and
wonderful story. Boy,
families.
he's a star, isn't he? He just wants to. I mean, he's going to be in acting. I swear he's going to be in acting. So no, you're really going all out on the store.
Yes, yes. The country store will also have some crafts, and it's all local, all mostly from upcountry, from the Kula area, and sweet shop. We have local businesses donating some baked goods to our sweet shop, and a lot of Kula school families also bake for us. And
Baking what?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring my butter mochi.
Yeah.
Butter mochi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Are your kids going to be there?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
They'll probably be there all day because I'm going to be there all day.
Yeah, that's right. Do the kids help out and work and volunteer and help out? Yes? Is that yes? He's going yes. You kind of just help watch things, huh?
Yeah, they'll be around for setup and definitely will help spend money on that day.
Jumpy Castle.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, there's a
jumping
bouncy castle. You
Bouncy
have to have a
castle.
bouncy castle.
Oh, they're going to have a ninja course. Maui Tumblers is going to come together and
What?
they're going to put together a ninja course for the kids.
What
Yeah.
is the ninja course? I remember you're going to actually have knives that you're going to throw right in this one.
I think it's more going to be like an obstacle course of some kind. Rolling, jumping, hopping, something like that.
Oh, that's kind of
Yeah.
fun, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's real gymnastic,
Yeah.
kind of gymnastic thing going on. You know what? I mean, there's a lot of fairs and a lot of things going on, but I mean, even the one that I love, of course, I love the one at Seabrook Hall. They don't have things like what you're doing here. This is very unique what you're doing, right?
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity for people to come up country and just enjoy Kula because it's so beautiful up there.
It is beautiful
yeah,
up there.
it's going to be a great day.
Before we
also-
know it, we're going to be seeing Jacaranda again. I mean, it's going so fast, right? So this is mainly you do it really for the Harvest Fair, but you do it it's before the holidays. So you do a lot of people buy things for the holidays as well,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you were talking earlier about the vendors. Yeah, we're going to have plenty jewelry, but we also have some really cool local art. We're like driftwood. We have the plants. We're going to have a company called Bolungi Beads, and what is really cool is that money, I believe, goes back. The proceeds go back to Africa, and so it's African. I think it's Uganda, actually. I should not misspeak.
Okay.
But anyway, it's for a good cause, and she comes and she actually sells the jewelry for them, and then the proceeds go back over to them to help them create more jewelry, and it's kind of a little a good business for them.
How many kids in Kula School? How many kids do we have in Kula School?
We have about 400,
450, I think.
450, and it's grades. What grades?
Well, we have pre-K back this year. It had been a few years since we had pre-K, right? And through fifth grade.
through 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of kids who like different things, from sports to acting to gardening to what is he like? What grade is he in?
4.
You're in 4th grade.
First grade.
Oh, 1st grade. I was going to say you're first grade. And what's your favorite thing in 1st grade? Art?
Recess.
He did say that. He really did say recess. I love it. He said recess is his favorite thing. It's great. So I get the feeling the PTA is really involved, and a lot of the parents and the whole school gets involved in this Harvest Festival.
The parents, we absolutely need their involvement. Without them, we would not be able to pull this off. So we do appreciate everyone who has signed up, either as a committee member or even as you know, a 2-hour shift to help somewhere on Harvest Festival Day. We really couldn't do it without them.
Mm-hmm. So, and the favorite thing that people do when they come, where do people run first when they get there? And by the way, let's just quickly say where the parking is. What do people do about parking?
So the easiest place to park is probably the Kula Park right next door. And so you just go down past the fire station and then you enter at the lower field. And we have that whole big field for parking. It's going to be really easy. And then outside of that, I guess there's some parking on the school grounds, but I think those are usually reserved for vendors and people who are working the festival that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
There will be parking helpers out there directing traffic, so they will be able to find you a parking spot.
Busiest time at the festival is the morning. Most people come early in the morning, or
Probably around midday,
is when people-
late morning, early afternoon.
Yeah.
And it's not just for families. I mean, people who don't have kids can come by and they enjoy the wonderful music, get a fresh PTA lemonade, and get some Ono food, and then just sit inside the tent.
Oh, and I'd check out that fair, the place, the
Market
crafts
Street?
fair. No, the
Oh,
crafts market.
yeah.
What's it called again? The craft.
Market Street.
The Market Street.
We have
Okay.
Market Street and the country store as
That's
well.
the
We'll
country
have some-
store. That's
some
the
crafts
country store
there.
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably should have as a regular thing ongoing there.
Yeah. And if you're
During-
into silent auctions, we've got a huge lineup. Can I just read some of
Sure,
these for
please
you?
do.
Okay.
I'm going to close out my Facebook Live because I
Okay.
got to move here. So, okay, yeah, we're going to continue here on the air. Yeah, go ahead and go
Okay.
through the things.
So, let's see. A one-night stay and $200 dining credit at Grand Wailea. We've got a 6-month course and uniform for the Maui Family ATA Martial Arts. We have ATV tour at Kahoma Ranch. Some of these are valued at like $500, $600, $700. We have a 2-night stay at the Ala Moana Hotel.
Wow, nice stuff.
Yeah, we have a Haleakala zip line for 2, Skyline Eco Adventures. We have dinner for 2 at Ko. We have an annual family pass at the Maui Ocean Center.
Wow.
Yeah, and the list just goes on, and some of the great things.
Who's in charge of getting all those great auction items? They did a great job.
Yeah, well, the whole school does, but our chair for the silent auction is Gretchen Kahana, and she does a wonderful, wonderful job in
I'd say.
asking for all these donations.
Well, we're out of time, but we want to invite people to come up this Saturday. Kula Festival starts at what time?
9 to 4, Kula School Harvest Festival on November 17th. Free for the public.
Yay.